Welcome to Barb's Craft Room. Today, I'd like to show you what to do with an envelope. And let me hang you up right here. Make sure I get you in focus. I'm terrible when it comes to videoing. I don't have the best setup. But I'd like to show you what you can do with junk mail envelopes. So, to get started, I'd first like to show you a few things that I've made with envelopes. I've made a zigzag journal. Zigzag journal is made out of junk mail envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mini journals in it. Very fun to make. Zigzag journal. Okay, so that's one idea. If you'd like to know how to make one, just let me know and I'll make a video on how to make one. I also made this envelope journal. It's made out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 envelopes and decorated inside. Very pretty. That's another way to make an envelope journal. So this is how to make journals. So journals are a part of what we do, right? We can make envelope journals, little mini envelope journals, big journals, small journals, 1 envelope journals, 8 envelope journals. That's what we do, right? We make journals. We can also take our envelopes and we can create little giveaways, little cute envelopes made with envelopes. These can be fun to do. This is a stacked envelope. Those are just some of the ideas. You can take envelopes from your mail that look like this, cut them. When you cut them, I'm going to give you a little process here. You have then 2 envelopes, or you can have 3. What I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to show you that 1 envelope can be made into so many different things. So you have a beautiful window, and you can cover the whole thing with paper. I have a sample here to show you of one that is made with windows. This window one has a thumb notch. I have another window one without. This has a thumb notch on this side. So it can be used either way. Let's have a I'm looking. I'm looking. It's the last one in my box. Here we go. This is the exact same envelope, covered with paper, and inside was put a couple of little pretties. You can just sit in your journal like that, or you can put a journal card on the inside. Then there's the shorter version. This piece, like this, when it's not cut, can become also a pocket this way because it was open that way. But I wanted to show you what I created here out of an envelope. I created this cute little corner pocket. It can be used in a journal, on a journal card, or you can put it in a book and use it as a bookmark. Very simply done. It's a corner envelope, covered with paper. I put a cluster there, and I glued some lace on the edge. They're so simple to make that you'll end up making dozens of them because they're so cute. Paper, the kind of paper you use is a key. It's a key to everything. Another idea you can use with an envelope is to take an envelope, glue it down. Let's just try it. We'll do it. Oh gosh. Glue, I'm telling you, why you be so difficult? I don't appreciate difficult. This one has a window on it, but I don't want to use the window. So instead, I'm just going to cover it with paper. Like so, right? This paper is just in my stash. So because it's just in my stash, I'm going to glue it. We will glue the envelope, not the paper. Don't glue the pocket closed, because if you do, you won't be able to. Well, I don't think we're going to use that part. I'm not using that part, so never mind. There we go. I'm helping you to make a stacked, well, we'll see. This will be a pocket. And then on the inside here, I'm going to glue here and I'm going to glue here. So if I do that, I don't need the whole page full of paper. I'll just need a section of it. So this size will work. Doesn't have to be anything perfect down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And we'll glue that on there. Barnard Castle. Okay. Then the magic trick of inking. the magic ink. Hold that one up. Okay, let me put a little bit of glue along the edge here. You could put a thumb notch here if you wanted to. There's a couple different ways to put a thumb notch. You can put a pretend thumb notch. When you cut out a circle, you end up with a piece of a circle. Does that make sense? I don't know if I have any. I think I used them up. If you have a circle, let's see if I can make you one real fast. A pretend thumb notch. How about that? A pretend thumb notch. Some color to it. Is a piece of a circle, like so. And you ink it. And then you glue it onto the center. So it looks like a thumb notch, but it's not really an actual thumb notch. But then you get the idea that that's where it would go. So you have that, and that can get glued to your book. And of course, you will want to put something else on here to decorate it. And I made these cute little clusters. So a nice little cluster underneath the bottom makes it very, very attractive. You might need a little bit more behind it. So to put something behind it, I'm just going to take a piece of this packaging paper, put some ink on the packaging paper, so that way this little cluster will stand out. It won't kind of roll into the background. It will stand out. And then there, you see, that looks so pretty, right? Right glue is always key. We'll put a whole bunch of glue on this. Put it right there. Very, very pretty. Okay. So that is idea number one. Put them over there. We also have another idea. I have big and little, and I got so much over here. Excuse my mess. So I showed you the corner pocket. I'm not going to show you. That's too easy. What else can we do with these? You can cover the whole window, or you don't have to. These, if you save these big envelopes like this, you can turn these envelopes actually into a big junk journal. They make such a great junk journal, and I did an online class with these. Open them up, and oh, it was so much fun. It takes about a month to make that class. Okay, so we will take this one. Try. Envelopes are the most popular part of remaking in a journal, because there's so many different ideas of what to do. We will fold this one up like that. Now make sure that this envelope is the same. Put these over here. I'm going to fold that one up, and it's not quite all the way up. I'm going to do this one exactly the same. So it's not quite all the way up. But I need to cover them with paper. So I have some papers over here. Let's see what I got. I have some 6x6 papers. I also have this that I made. I made this, and I think this is just so cool. This was made out of scraps, strips of scraps. I glued them to each other. You see that? I glued a tiny little bit to each other. And I just made a whole page, an 8.5 by 11 page, out of strips. What to do with your scraps. But that's not what we're working on today. We're working on envelopes. If you see something and you're interested in how did they do that, I may or may not have a clue, but I would be happy to experiment and help you out. Oh, see what a great background that is. Isn't that awesome? That's really cool. And then we'll put maybe some music paper down here. How about that? Put some music paper. Just glue it on. Glue it on. Okay. Cricut. Don't do Cricut work. I don't like Cricut work. Not on my projects. I'm not a perfectionist though. I just want it straight. It's straighter. Still not perfectly straight, but you know, hey, it's close. And save your scraps for something else. And there we have a pocket. I'm going to take a little bit of glue and glue this edge down. So when you put something in your pocket, this one has an opened envelope. So what I think would be great for this one is to make a real thumb notch here. You see? Hello. So I have a real thumb notch. I'm inking instead of a pretend thumb notch. Inking the edges. This one is not open. So we will actually have 2 pockets, but I'm going to glue this shut now because I have paper on it. But my little brain is just go, 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 go. Don't know. I don't know how I keep going. Just doesn't want to quit. I need another piece of paper, something different. How about this? This is different. Kind of pulls that color in a little bit. Let me see. Let's see if I have anything closer to that color. That might be better. I like this one. I'm going to make another pocket here out of my paper. And I'm going to cut it where I think it should go. May or may not be where it should go. But not expecting perfection. Are you? I hope you're not. All right. I again am going to put a thumb notch here because it goes with the theme. So this way. That's pretty. I like this way. Okay. I flipped it over. That's what's sad about two-sided paper when both sides are pretty. You have to hide one. Make sure you have a lot of two-sided paper of the same so you can use both sides. This is a Stampin' Up! Paper. Probably no longer available, but it's pretty. There we go. Now I have one envelope stacked pocket. I can add the second envelope and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. Or I can just have 3. The possibilities are endless. I do like this a lot. Let's see, I made some pretty tags. I might as well put some tags in it. Let's see what I got. I made some very small tags, which was probably to my demise. A round one would be pretty. A round pocket. Let's put that round pocket up there. I don't know. I'm not liking the... There we go. A round pocket. I'm making a lot of noise. I'm sorry. A medium pocket. And then a small pocket. Oh, here. We could add 2. Cutesy, cutesy. There we go. What do you think? That is adorable, right? Okay. And then you can decorate the outside. Decorating the outside, let's go back to, I made so many of these pretty little clusters. I think they're great for putting on pockets. I just ruined my envelope. But look at this. Do I see a color I like? And it's absolutely perfect. You can add sentiments to it. You could add nothing to it. It's entirely up to you. There we go. Another pocket. Another kind of pocket. So I have single pocket with a fake thumb notch, triple pocket with real thumb notches. So you don't have to cut a hole in if you don't want. We have a corner pocket right here. We have a decorated pocket out of that. Side pocket. Top pocket. Here is an envelope with a window. And this one was put in, this is a little bit different. It has 2 pockets. And to do that, you have to open the side of the envelope, put in a card that fits the envelope, and then glue it back so that it's glued in and you have 2 pockets on the inside of the envelope. When you insert your journal card then in the front, I'm wrong. The window is covered, so you don't see the, no matter what you do, you don't see it because the window is covered with paper. I glued it in there. My bad. That would have been cute if you put it in there, and that would have been really cute if it worked. Next time, that's what I shall do. So the envelope was actually used, like that. The envelope was actually used. You can open it up, cover the inside. Anyway, that's all I'm going to show you today. If you have any questions or you want other envelope projects, please let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.